Harambe YouTube, it's Charles here, and happy Juneteenth. If you do not know, Juneteenth is a celebration that started, I believe, in 1865 when the last slaves in America were freed in Texas. And since it is a celebration that is spread nationwide, and though it's only recently been recognized, I have been celebrating it from my earliest memories. And I am 46 years old, so it's a very important day to me. It's the day that, Juneteenth celebrations are where I discovered my passion for music and live performance. And it was like a community family reunion of sorts. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get into what we're here for, a comic book review. And I could not think of a more poignant comic to cover today than Bronze Faces. This is a great comic from Boom Studios. It's about the repatriation of African Nigerian art from British and European museums. Starts off in issue 1. You meet this family of adopted kids, 3 of them, and their adoptive father is an artist who makes bronze masks. And we get to know them in their childhood, and then we cut to later in life where they're all completely different places in life and completely different personalities. But their father had died, and so they went to buy his art from a British museum, and they would not allow it. And so they kind of took on a Robin Hood mission, haphazardly at first, to reclaim African art. And in the first mission, they found a note that made them aware of art in other museums. So it went from a small 3-person thing to now every issue it gets bigger. And in issue 3, it is a full-blown movement. They have expanded to the globe. This takes place in Belgium. And not only have they expanded the scope of repatriation of art, but they have expanded the team. And with that, we've had complications. We have 1 new team member who was skimming off the top. Another who is in it for the thievery, but not so much the cultural aspect. All these disparate personalities are creating tension within the team. And outside of that, there's a new detective that is on to him, Detective Lau, who has an unspoken connection to whatever's going on. She's just introduced in this book. But it's something that, it's insinuated that she is more a part of this than let on. And the great thing about this book, I think, is that it presents a story about the African diaspora, repatriation, and serious subjects, but it does it in a fun way. It has elements of romance, of espionage, comedy, music, culture, and even if you're not part of the culture, there is something in every book that will keep you entertained. And that's the great thing about comic books. And I think the beauty of comic books about things such as repatriation of culture and cultural identity is that you can take a topic that may not always be fun or comfortable and make it approachable. And this book does it. Boom Studios, to me, is one of the most consistent comic book companies right now. The art is always top notch. The writing is always top notch. And I love or hate the book. It's never for a lack of quality. It's always for, your personal taste. But the quality of the Boom Studios is unquestioned. So check this out and other Boom Studio topics, comics at your local comic book store. And on this Juneteenth day, I cannot suggest this enough. 1 through 3 are available right now at your local comic book stores, and you can order them online. I always suggest my friends at Coffee and a Comic, coffeeandacomic.com in Huntington Beach, California. They ship nationwide. And if you're in Wyoming, check out my friends at spellboundcasper.com. Spellbound Apothecary and Entertainment. If you order in Wyoming, you get free shipping when you order over $35 worth of books. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Harambe, and keep reading them comics. I'm out.